I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
Please, speak.
How wonderful. I can spare a few moments if you care to talk. May I help you?
Okay, there we go. It required getting Paxon to not be attacked required us going outside, leaving everybody inside, collecting him, bringing him in with us. And now, Arvessa, I think you're carrying some stuff. There we go. I'm not very familiar with the temple's holdings here, or the priests for that matter. Well, that'll be okay. I think. My cat is currently screaming at me. If you hear something in the background, that's what that is. Hi, Paxon. Vess was carrying some stuff for us. He's like, I guess she was. There we go. Let's go put into Naminda, actually. Because, also use an anvil. We need to report into Naminda because Arvessa is part of House Redoran. My chair is squeaky. The cat is confused. I am also confused when I hear it the first couple times. It's just the chair. Cat's like, you are microwaving potatoes. I wish to eat the potatoes. Have you taken care of those hostile mud crabs? You've killed the mud crabs for Drulene Fallon. Good work, Arvessa. Speak with me again when you're ready for more duties. I need someone to deliver a cure disease potion. Here, take this cure disease potion to Theldon Verith in El Velothi. While you're there, ask if there's anything he needs done. Congratulations, Arvessa, you've been promoted to retainer. You have the skills we seek, but you've not performed enough duties yet. My father was a legionnaire stationed in Ebonheart. When my mother died, I was sent to live with my uncle, but we didn't get along. I made my way here and lived with my father for 3 years until he was killed by the Telvanni. He and Ancestral were friends, so I was adopted in a sense. I don't miss Hammerfell. I'm working for a just cause. I serve with some of the best warriors in Tamriel, and the Ashlands can have a peculiar beauty. This whole area was carved out of the shell of an emperor crab. They've all been dead since long before you and I were born. Our agents in Vardenfell are Athen Serethi, Boldrissa Andrano, Farel Retharen. Here's a paper with their names and locations. Of course, as an outlander like myself, you must know very little about mud crabs. They're small creatures with a hard shell. They live mostly along the coast, and they're usually not aggressive. But if they ever get the taste of meat, they become hunters. Some naturalists believe they're related to the emperor crab. I don't know the book collector, but I am envious of him. I've only read a few books in my lifetime, and half of them were used or borrowed. He must be fairly rich to afford such a hobby. Thelden Verith has no official title. He represents House Redorn interests in Alvalathi and helps keep the peace.
You're a lot more refined than most of the travelers I've met.
What was that?
The Redorns are the only ones who see the danger beyond the ghost fence. The other great houses are more worried about who owns what scrap of land, as if the Blight cares for whose territory it consumes. Seran. The stronghold is made up of 4 main areas. Okay. I've never been to Alvalathi, just a small fishing village I've heard, but if they face sickness, then our way is set. A disciplined mind resists corruption better than any potion. Let me teach you a meditation I learned serving the temple in 3rd Era 368. You've learned the strength of mind power. Ooh. Oh. That... Olin, what are you doing following us around? We are like the last people. Alright. That you should be tagging along with, if you know that kind of stuff. We'll go to the Rat in the Pot and sell some of these Dwemer books, I think. And then we will go to Alvalathi by Siltstrider. No, we'll go to Cull by Siltstrider and then make our way over to Alvalathi. Because Alvalathi is the remotest of the remote. Yes, cat, I know the microwave went ding.
Dancing through savannah grass, on light feet we glide. Hey, hey, Bandari boy, tap your heels in stride. Hey, hey, Bandari
You're in the guild,
girl,
okay.
swing your tail beside.
Let's just save before I try to sell you something that says Dwemer in the title.
I have what you want to know. How much you'll find a better selection in town.
Oh, that's right, it only lets me see what she'll buy.
Our kingdom on our backs. Home is on the move again. Wagon wheels we go.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Boy, where the wild winds blow. Hey, hey, Bandari girl, our caravan in tow.
What now?
Who's carrying the illicit goods?
Valvijavaruk, Bandari, carrying our world in packs. Valvijavaruk, Bandari, our kingdom on our backs. Walker, we can teach the steps, will be your guiding star. Hey, hey, Bandari boy, keep close and we'll go far. Hey, hey,
Nice to see you. Care to look through my selections?
Oh, you don't have the money to buy that. Thank you, though, for checking. Come on. There we go. Parkour!
Hail, Outlander. I've great prices for you today. Good fortune, Outlander. Looking for a bargain?
Kiwi soap. That was an interesting noise, cat.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you.
Shell mold
Welcome.
cuirass. I guess that's the cuirass that goes with the bracers I'm wearing. Okay, so that's 21 and this is 23.
Come,
Let's-
Outlander. Let us do business.
Come on.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
Fine. It's a look. Anyway. We need to talk to Perseus Mercies about Toad Tongue or Tongue Toad.
Is there something?
Where is he? What is Tongue Toad's crime? I don't know if it's right to kill him. Maybe you could convince him to leave instead. That's what I was thinking. That it was just, yes, go kill this dude. Why?
Yes, retain our house.
Tongue Toad is the very fancily dressed guy. Spells.
See
What do
anything you like, Outlander?
No, sorry. I believe he's in here. Alright, let's see if we can convince Tongue Toad to leave. What? The Fighters Guild sent you to kill me? The Fighters Guild licks the boots of the Kamana Tong. You wouldn't kill a brother thief, would you? Would you let me leave town and tell the Fighters Guild that I fled? Yes. Thank you, Deja. Thank you, Giab. I will leave soon. May Stendar watch over you.
Ah, yes. What is it, Mutsara?
Here. 75 gold for an old Dwemer book. Have you on your way. Alright. Now, the Silt Strider to Cole. We should probably... The man buys gems and geodes. I have a lot of gems and geodes. The cat is being quite pissy because I have potatoes and I am not sharing them. Mineral collection. Okay. We have to look something up there. All right, that works. I wish he had, we're wuzzling a cardboard box, if anyone's curious what the cat is doing. I wish he was buying gems instead of just, you know, talking about them. Slowed merchants. Slowed give no fucks, so... Who has Dwemer stuff on them that we want to sell?
Scran flower.
I think I gave you a bunch of old Dwemer books. Sell them to the Slowed.
Is there something you need?
Yes. Books not to be so heavy. Greetings, traveler. Care to purchase something, or maybe you have something for me? How much money you got? No, we need that for what's his bucket. There is no bartering. There is just that. Okay. Now, Salt Strider. I know I'm being like the most ADHD streamer ever, but we have all these little things we need to do. Hi, Navam. Let me bribe you today? It's because I'm wearing perfume, isn't it? That's right, I'm a Silt Strider caravaner. My Strider dust can get you to Balmora, Nissus, Kull, or Margon for a fair price. Why did I name my Strider dust? Look around you, Outlander. Is there not a more fitting name for a creature of the Ashlands?
Short trip, long trip. You decide.
Kull.
Where would you like to go?
Hey, look. It's not a bajillion degrees here. Call Lighthouse. That's not what we need. We need... Actually, we need to get in out. This is Thungar.
Come, Outlander. Let us do business.
We've done business before.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
I try. Armors, hammers, do you have them? Yes, you do. Well, sort of. Arvesa. What on God's green earth do I have you carrying? A very full pouch of gems. Okay. How much of this are you
Hail,
gonna buy,
Outlander.
Thongor?
I've great prices for you today.
As much as possible, please.
On your way.
Go ahead, Outlander.
Wait, do you
Good fortune,
sell...
Outlander.
Do you have a
Looking
mortar
for
and
a
pestle?
bargain?
It's better than the stupid one that I have. Gonna buy some scuttle pie. Any other prepared food? What else do you have?
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome. Hail, Outlander. I've great prices for you today.
Lady's white bathrobe. That's a Korana thing. Alright. Almost everything fit.
I haven't seen that before.
Alright, let's put the stuff we're using in one pouch. Okay, in the top one. So the powders, the minced meat. So the one on the bottom, the scuttle pie. Or how about this? We drop the empty one on the floor so it's not so confusing. Bushcrafting material. Um... Daedra skin, charcoal, chalk, frost salts. My armor back on. And Olin, you're still gonna have to carry some stuff, because that's just the way it is.
Speak up! Fairly sure that wasn't mud.
Okay, that was close. Save. Cull. We've passed through here before. And if I remember correctly, it was this miserable last time, too. Does he not have a forge? I guess he does not. Wow. Kitten, quit yelling at me. He says, no, I shall yell at you. I shall apply my claws to your work clothes. Alright, which direction is Alvalathi? This way. Aw, it's a swing. See, that fits in much, much better than the old Children of Morrowind playsets. Those tended to be very large and awkwardly placed. Nod, egg mine. We want to go this way. That's a Durzog. Interesting pauldrons. Outcast of the vampires. What are you doing out during the day? There's a something down here. Guys, watch the Durzog up top. Why do we have two Nevrosas? Arvessa, sorry. Did I not pick my arrows back up? I didn't pick my arrows up. Okay, this is getting annoying fast. Who is this person hiding behind a rock? Uvil Irvan. Ovron? Warlock. Just chillin'. Okay. We need my arrows. Which I left on the floor of Gonger's trade house.
Yes?
Oh, wait. Wait. Do you... Person who was walking away. It's not a big port, but it's our home. My brother and I make sure the lighthouse is in tip-top condition so that ships can dock safely. Lately, we've been getting traffic to and from Solstheim. You can take the ship down at the docks to get there, but I wouldn't bother. It's far too cold and there aren't a lot of settlements. The whole island is overrun with wolves, bears, and of all things, naked Nords. Yeah, I can't believe it either. Okay, this is not the trunk. This is not the trade house. This is, in fact, the lighthouse. Just a little inland for a lighthouse, but whatever. Where is my arrows? There they are. Try this again. Okay. That'd be a good... Nah.
someone watching me. I can tell.
Sleepy little village. That's why we picked all that Dwemer parchment. It looks really nice. Now, we shall continue on. And I have no idea why Arvessa and Paxson have their health bars duplicated like that. Quite silly, I think.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
Okay. Give me just a moment. And the Durzog. Yeah, that's what I thought. Enwa Shooter includes pincushion, which allows you to find your arrows like that, if you can. Seran Ancestral 2. Dark in here. Thirsty's easy to fix. That was a prime case of ran into my sword. Sulfur. Interesting. Common shirt. I know. Of course I am. Of course. Freaking greater bone walkers. Every time. Every time. Okay, I don't think it even got off a shot. Watermelon. That's a nice trait that you wouldn't expect to find in a tomb. Where's my backpack? It's chilly in this tomb. Climbing pick. Egg miner's nest. Wicker hat. Wickweed. Farmer's hand scythe. That is a Vivek. Inkwell. Little pen. Wait, does the skull have a name? No, it's just skull. Okay. Soul of Shockbane. Marshmarrow. Expensive pants. Not my finest work. I'm paralyzed. Great. Narves is like, this is what you had coming to you. Should not be raiding tombs. Naughty, naughty. There, some fancy pants for you. Since everybody else has fancy pants. Gem feeder. I should be feeding my gems, which means I need to get them out. Where's the urn?
Render our force my mercy. The vicious Urnling went in the Greater Soul Gem. Yeah. That thing was a beast. This may take a minute to get through. Seriously? Expensive robe, expensive hood. What are we fighting? Dispose of corpse. Onwards.
Cassius, you're supposed to keep these things under control. Yeah, I know, I'm an idiot. Heavy chitin right gauntlet, heavy chitin left gauntlet. Steel warhammer. Bone mold arrows. Chitin shortbow. We all have. Yeah. Let's try that again without the Oh no! Nowhere to read that far back. Did I succeed? I don't think I did. What are you doing, cat? Hungry and thirsty? I knew we had cold stew somewhere.
Careful with that, friends.
I think we can put the right foot back. Some minor magic treasure there. Mm-hmm. Meow. I know. Meow. Mm-hmm.